Hey, takes forever to go live. Hello, hello. This is Wayne Bilal, and welcome to this week's Profit Maximizing Moment. This show is dedicated to helping business owners dramatically improve their bottom line with our weekly profit maximizing tips that you can use now. I'm your host and coach, Wayne Bilal. Like I said earlier, I'm a founder of a local CPA firm that works with business owners to help them make more money and keep more of it from the IRS. I do this with our profit coaching programs and with our tax planning systems, which have saved my clients over $6.8 million over the last 5 years, all legally. Truthfully, it's over 7 million now. I love my clients, but I don't want to share a jail cell with them. I say that every year, just every week, so people remember that. In today's video, we're going to learn the power of goal setting for profits. All right. There's not just setting a goal, but how to do it correctly. All right. But first, support for this week's show is brought to you by Profit Maximizing Publisher, which published my book, The 90-Day Profit Reset, which I should know it. I wrote it. Darn it. Forgot my own title, which shows you how to gain your independence from reduce cash flow, shrinking margins, and an evaporating customer base. In other words, all the bad things you don't want. In this book, you will find chapter after chapter, idea after idea about how you can turn around your business and reset your profits from red to black in 90 days or fewer. Even entrepreneurs who are making money will benefit from my book by learning how to make even more money. All right. Let's jump right in. I apologize. Right in the middle of tax season, so I'm running fast. So try to slow down and catch my breath, but I don't do that well. Anyways, look, success in business is all about one thing. It's really a matter of getting things done. That's why when we had the magazine, our motto was "Good ideas plus action equals massive profits." That's still the motto I use in my coaching program. Your business success is measured by how much of your strategic plan you implement. Goal setting is a tool that pushes you towards success by helping you reach your objectives in a systematic way. A goal is different from a wish or a hope. Wishing and hoping are passive, dreamy states of mind without much power. A goal, on the other hand, is conscious and active participation in trying to get something. Goal setting produces positive results in a number of ways. First, having a goal focuses your attention. All right. It causes you to think about your goal both consciously and unconsciously. Writing down your goal prompts you to spend a lot more time figuring out how to accomplish what you set out to do. You also find that you will get some of your best ideas in some of the strangest places. I get a lot of my ideas in the shower, while driving, while walking the dog, and some while I'm just sitting down working on a different project. Okay. Second major advantage of, because basically what you're doing is you're telling your brain this is important. You're putting it to work. Second major advantage of writing your goals down is that you will subconsciously begin keeping an eye out for opportunities related to your goals. Okay. Think about it. You buy a new car, all of a sudden you see a bunch of those cars. Why? Because your brain is now attuned to that type of car. Same thing with goal setting. Goal setting is key. Study after study of business success shows that the number one difference between successful business people and those that don't reach their full potential is that successful business people have proper goals. Didn't say goals, proper goals. All right. Many small business owners feel they don't have the time to set goals. That's another reason why so many businesses fail. All right, simple as that. Successful business owners make the time to plan because they know how crucial it is to their success. Good goals are powerful, and powerful goals are smart. SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. I've used this tool with quite a few different people. I even used it when I was on the school board. We set, when I got into the school board, it was to say dysfunctional would be downplaying the idea of what dysfunctional meant. We even had a master at the time. And one of the things we put a goal together to pass what at that time would have been our goal was our purpose was to try to stop the infighting and do what we were supposed to do for the kids. But our goal was to address the problem. The problem was unequal allocation of resources. So we decided we were going to go out and pass a bond, which at the time was the biggest bond in El Paso history. Now, everybody told us we were crazy, but we sat down and put a goal, specific goal, what it was, and then put a process together. Different animal. That's a different subject. Okay. So let's talk about that acronym, the SMART goals acronym. I can talk really again. First, the S in SMART is a specific goal, which means that you actually take the time to write down your goals in detail. Avoid vague objectives such as, I'd love to have more sales in the next year, or I want to lose some weight this year. It's better to say, I'd like to have a 10% increase over last year's sales, or I want to lose 50 pounds by the end of the year. Those are very specific goals that make it easier for you to plan how best to reach your goal. It could even be broken down even further to focus on some specific aspect. For example, in my business, I might say I want to have a 25% increase in consulting sales, or I might want to have a 10% increase from a particular customer base. A SMART goal is also measurable, which is the M in SMART. Again, notice how I set the goal. It's measurable. A non-specific goal is more like a wish. Just listen to the language of a normal non-specific goal. All right. Hey, I'd love to have more sales, or I wish I lost some weight. A specific goal allows you to measure your progress along the way. Every month, week, or day, you can measure your actual increase or sales or how much weight you've lost. Okay. Third, the A in SMART is it has to be attainable. All right. You have to have an attainable goal in order to ensure that you and your staff just don't get discouraged and give up. All right. Setting ridiculous, unattainable goals sets you up for failure. For example, if I set a goal that says I want to have a 200% increase in sales when I don't have an advertising budget or a trained sales staff to support that increase, I'm all but guaranteed to fail, even if I manage to get the 200% increase in sales. One major caveat: don't limit your goals. When I was working with Coca-Cola Company, our sales department presented us with an annual budget, which included a 15% increase in sales, which doesn't sound like a lot. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot, but we were doing 600 million in sales annual. All right. The president of the company wanted me to drop it to our normal 5% increase in sales, arguing that what they had projected was unreasonable. Well, since the budget came straight from the employees and the sales staff themselves, I prepared an official budget with the 5% increase that the president wanted, but we gave the sales department we gave them a budget with the 15% increase. Guess what happened? They had a 17% increase. Warning: be careful. Don't limit your success. Yes, set goals that are attainable, but don't be afraid to aim a little higher than you're comfortable. You just might surprise yourself like the sales department did. The R in SMART is that it has to be relevant to your long-term strategic plans. What does relevant mean when discussing goals? It means it needs to be something that helps you move towards your long-term strategy. Remember, in the school board, we were attempting to get to stop the discourse, to have everybody working together with what we were supposed to be doing, which was, the work of educating children. All right. That was our strategic plan. But when we got into it, we realized that what caused all the discourse was an allocation of funds that wasn't fair. All right. So we fixed that problem by getting more funds and allocating them correctly. And I won't get into how we did that. That's a whole different animal. So your goals need to be ones that move you towards your long-term strategy. Yeah, I might want to be the world's best writer, but I'm a CPA. So I'm not likely to be the world's best writer. It's technically not relevant to being a good CPA. That's not entirely true. I need to have some skills, but I don't need to be perfect. Even the book, I said it out loud and hired a editor to help me make it English. I mean, if I knew I was going to write this much, I would have paid attention more in school in English class. It's technical now that we're publishing the books. It's not. Now it is relevant to the job. So we set up procedures and hired editors to improve the quality of the writing. Like I said, make sure your goals are not just wants, but really needs. And when it comes to helping you reach your strategic long-term objectives. Finally, the T in a SMART goal has to be timely. To be of any use, a goal has to fit into the time frame you have set for yourself. If my strategic plan states that I want to be the #1 small business consulting company in my city within 5 years, then the steps that we put in place need to help me accomplish that within the 5-year range. Anything that doesn't directly move me towards that objective should be put aside because it just simply isn't relevant. All right. If you concentrate on making your goals SMART goals, you're going to greatly improve the chance of reaching your objectives. I've literally done this with quite a few different companies, and even when, like I said, when I was dumb enough to be in the school board, and never have I seen it fail, because it forces you to concentrate on the things that are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. Those are all important. If those are not in your goals, then you don't have goals, you have wishes. All right. Hey, this is Wayne Belial saying until next time, thanks so much for listening. Watch this video again. Set your goals. Make sure you have your strategic plan. Grab the book if you need to. Put together your exit plan. Figure out what you're doing. Watch the last couple weeks. Anyways, thanks so much for listening. I'll see you next week with another profit maximizing tip. And let's continue to make this our most profitable year ever. Thank you very much.